Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another review. Today we're going to talk about the Mythic Legion's Samir Scrollwarder, which is a crazy name, but it sounds cool, but I'm going to jumble it up like I always do. That's what I tend to do in these kind of videos. But yeah, let's get started. I kind of love this kind of magic wave. Like, it's really riding the vibe for me. Whereas I started off with Poxxus, and you have like this Lich God, and then you have like these magic dudes who are just doing their best. And sometimes I'd be thinking to myself like, man, when you think about magic users, there really be like 7 of them for like every 2,000 soldiers. There's like one magic god. I'm like, this is crazy. And these dudes just be sitting here fighting a good fight. And Samir is kind of what that is. This is this powerful dude who kind of just protects the ancient stuff, but at the same time, it's like, dude, I'm all powerful. So I'm gonna call him Samir the coolest, instead of like Samir the Gray or Samir the Beige. Just, you know, because of the beige. But nah, Samir's a good dude. What I really want to talk about, these soft goods, they're really, really fun. I've had a great time with them. I do have an issue, not with the soft goods, with the fact that I am terrible with tabbing and I stay ruining belts. This belt constantly pops off of me, and I don't know if that's my luck with tabbing of belts or just an overall issue. So please, if somebody has a different experience, please feel free to comment. But if we're talking about our soft goods here, this blue cape made by CJ and his wife, and the crew is just, boy, I'm here for it. Like, we have a wired hood, we have it wired here and wired throughout the bottom. So that means when you want to get your floaty cape on, or you want to look cool with a cloak and just look like you're doing magic stuff, look at how beautiful and ruffled that is. That even when I'm not holding it up with my finger, it holds. Like, you know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that. Your boy. Look at that. He's really in style, besides the long Santa beard and showing just everyone how kept, or like just how well kept it is. It's ridiculous. Underneath, we have those 2.0 style bodies. I know a lot of people do not like 2.0 style bodies, but it works here for Samir. Then articulation base, we have what we see, the belt popped in the back, but we'll get back to this. So we have the standard 2.0 articulation there, where our arms can go all the way up. We can hit that T-pose. You can see the armor here. Love how they added that, right? And it's a nice brown shiny coat. We have that 90-degree articulation. We can rotate here at the torso, the upper torso, but just to show you guys, in case you're new here, let's just pop it open so you guys can see it. Sometimes you need visual representation. You can see that armor here. So you have an upper torso and the lower torso movement. So you can move the lower torso just a little bit, but the upper torso is where it's going to be most of the articulation. No forward ab crunch though on these guys, so that's not going to happen. You can go pretty far with your outward articulation. And, oh, my wife just scared the ever-loving crap out of me. So on top of that, I would suggest you remove this for better movement, as you'll be able to get the leg up a lot easier with that there, and it'll be covered by its robe, so you don't have anything to worry about. And because you could just cover that right back up by just covering up, no real issues. We do indeed have a single joint articulation at the knee, and we do have like generous ankle pivot, which rotates left and right and deepward inward, but we only get that 90-degree articulation, as well as a thigh swivel going in and out. As you can see, mine's is very tight because I haven't used it yet. I jumped straight into kind of just the visual representation part of him. So yeah, that is that. Well, she's having a laugh right over there. So that covers that. The other cool thing is that we also get the 1.0 style neck. So it's cool because what you can do is you can actually take Samir's head and neck and pop it onto any 1.0 body, or connect it to like a 2.0 body because of the style of what it is, which is really fantastic, to be honest. It's one of those things where this is lovely that it's done, because you can kind of just literally go, oh, if I don't want it on this 2.0 body, I can pop it on a 1.0 style body. Great example is, one of the cool things I've done was pop it onto a Cosmic Legion, and now we have the old man who is pretty much tired of everybody's shit. He looks really cool. He looked like a buff Marine. He looked like he fits into Warhammer right here. All right? So you have like that buff Cosmic Legion because it fits on that 1.0 style body, which is really dope. With all that being said though, what we are gonna do is jump into accessories. We're gonna talk more about the other stuff, and as well as my terrible tabbing skills. So let's get to it. All right, let's talk about accessories. But the first thing we're gonna go over is this belt. Now, as you can see, it tabs here with no problems, right? Let's actually get some focus on it. There we go. You can see it tabs here with no problems, but for some reason when I put it on the body, I cannot get it to tab. Even when I use tweezers, And I'm not sure if it's my terrible luck with tabbing or vice versa, but vice versa. I said versa. But yeah, here we are with it. And it does tie on very well. But for some reason, it just doesn't stay tabbed with me. And I don't know if that's my, like again, my bad luck as I line it up. And I'm going to just show you guys that I'm not tripping here. As you can see here, I don't know. Like I'm tabbing and nothing. And this is not a dig at the horseman. I just want to explain to you guys, I literally have terrible luck with tabbing on items. I literally do. As I'm lining it up perfectly, plugging it in. And then the second I move it, it's just like it falls apart. But that's me and my luck. Hopefully it won't be your luck. Let's put Samir's head sculpt back on. Because Samir the Beige, he rolls nicely. Even without, you know, even without his blue cloak, he actually looks really cool like this. I really like that. You can get like a civilian character like this. So you can get like your civilian characters of Mythos here, which is pretty dope. Or you can put it on a different character. It's up to you. On top of that sculpt, we gotta get the powered up sculpt. Which, man, when my man's is using the magical arts, we have a different color eyes, and we have glyphs across the skull. Having that shaved head is for a reason here, because we use our glyph head to power up, and it's pretty dope. You will also get a staff, like all good magicians, or mages, I should say. You got to be about that life. You know, we have, I don't even know what to call this, because it's a snake with wings and a circular staff, followed by a twisty design. But yeah, I love this. This looks cool. You'll also get an effect for this. This effect is dual colored, as it is both green and blue, and you can use it to like surround this piece. I don't know why I try to do it that way, but if you put it straight through, starting from the top, as you can see, you can line up your effect parts across it to make it look like it's surging magical energies, which is pretty cool. I like this. Let me actually wound it up just a bit more. There we go. Next up, you'll also get some wound up scrolls, which looks like a bone if you really think too hard about it, but it's actually a rolled up scroll. You also get a bag of magic potions to tie alongside your belt, which is why I have issues with this, because I'm terrible with tabbing. We also get a cool book attached via a chain, which I have lost for words right now. And I love this because you can actually just slide it right on. And then your boy is just carrying a book with him. He's always ready to get down with the reading from the sacred text. Of course, on top of that, we also get other hands, which I love these. These guys come with extra hands. So you'll also get these cool, you get cool open action hands, right? You'll get what I consider magic, like magic attack hands, right? These look like magic cool hands. Then you'll get item holding hands for holding your mage staff and other weapons. Sometimes you may have to brandish a sword or an axe, so keep that in mind. But yes, we get all of that. And as you saw earlier, we have our wired hood. Please be careful. Mine's is pointing out some wire fabric in the back. I'm going to try to just push it back in so it can stay wired across the back. But if you have some issues, please make sure to, you know, either contact a horseman or to reach out to who you got it from. Most of the time, they have no issues replacing these things. But on top of that, though, let's get into the size comparison. I'm going to grab some legions and let's get to it. All right, let's jump into the size comparisons. First, let's do a goblin, a magic goblin at that. So here's a magician goblin from Mythic Legions. Figured we jumped in first. Then we have, I think his name is Azikar. I could be getting his name right, but he's an evil sorcerer, right? He has some different parts. I'm going to get into him later. I like this guy a lot. But as you can see, it's the Battle of the Beards. His is longer, has an outward. That means he's good. His goes straight down, is a little shorter. That means he's evil. So, you know how that goes. I'm just messing with you. There's no real reason behind it, but I thought it was funny. So let's remove these two very quickly, right? Then we have, here's your boy Valiant Knight, right? Did some kit bashing on that body, did some mixing up. So you can see how they stand out between a 1.0 and 2.0 style body. But what's really cool is I can do this, right? And, shit. It didn't go all the way on. But if we wanted to do something cool like this, look at that. Now you have a magic man or a magic knight. He's gonna be a paladin. So if your D&D course is looking like this is a good look. You call him Old Man Paladin. So you have stuff like that going for you. I thought the head went flying, so that's why I looked off like an idiot for a second. Then here we are with like a G.I. Joe Shadow Tracker. So the 2.0 bodies actually look really good with domestic stuff. Here we are with a Valaverse Swarm. For fun, I threw my boy 1000 Toys Hellboy in here because I thought this would be a nice combination of the two. One of Hellboy's adventures. Then we have a Marvel Legends Black Panther, in case you want to throw this in here. Next up, oh, I brought a Brute scale out just so you can see how much bigger they are compared to the 2.0 bodies. You already saw what he looks like next to a Cosmic Legion. Oh, here we are. Here is an SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider, which I should probably stand straight up, but you can see just how much taller a Legion is. And this is a more upscaled one because the newer stuff actually is a little bit taller, so it does fit pretty okay. And last but not least, your main man Ichigo, using a Mezco Gomez body. There you have that. So yeah, I think we're pretty rounded out well with this new Magic Wave, especially if you've got like magic accessories to go with this, or if you want to mix and match, or just use them for parts. There's so many good things about these guys that you can use. It's ridiculous because if you want to use a cape, you have a cool cape. You want to use a robe, you have the cool robe. You even have a cool belt, down to swapping out that 1.0 neck to use for other stuff. It's great for parts, even better if you love magic stuff. So I feel like buying these guys is a nice long-term fun for you. But again, if you're not interested in any of this, none of it even makes sense to you. So it doesn't even matter. But thanks for watching and enjoying. So as always, guys, I want to say thank you for watching. Thanks for trying out something new. Thanks for leaving nice stuff as usual. And yeah, just thank you all for being you. In the meantime, guys, please, as always, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.